Kristi, welcome to my channel. Am I the only one who's still decorating? So I don't know about y'all, but I still have some finishing touches that I'm doing for my Christmas decorating. Y'all know that I haven't decorated in 10 years, so this is the first time I'm kind of doing a lot this year. So I still have a few things that I needed to do, and that's why I wanted to bring you along today on a decorate with me. So it's kind of a partial decorate with me because I already had the concept done of what I wanted to do here. I just wanted to show you how I'm finishing it up because I'm using one of my thrift finds, the little glass packages that I found. So I've taken all of the old lights out and the old bow, and I need to reinvent it for what I want to do this year to match all of my decor. So I thought it would be fun to take you along and show you that whole process, and then show you my sofa table and you can see how I've got it decorated. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and join our community. We'd love to have you. I had the sofa table pretty much decorated except for the little glass presents at the bottom. I started by taking everything off of the top shelf and giving it a good dusting. I'm using my DIY all-purpose cleaner to dust. I already have a video on how to make this, so I'll link that in the cards above if you're interested. Once I had the table dusted well, I began putting everything back, starting with this white and silver snowflake table runner that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Next, I have this beautiful bowl from Z Gallery. I just filled it with some different textured silver ornaments and then a few red ornaments just to bring in that touch of red that we're using throughout our decorations this year. Next to the bowl with the ornaments, I'm placing 2 of the hurricane vases that I picked up at Target, and I did a tutorial on these, so I will link that in the cards above. Everything you see in the hurricane vases is pretty much the same as what I showed you in my hurricane vase tutorial, except that I ended up changing out the 2 candles for my 2 thrift store find. I had a set of 3 of these, the 2 larger ones and then a smaller one which I'm using somewhere else. Everything else is pretty much the same as my tutorial, except for the ornaments. I did change it out and put in some smaller ornaments so they weren't all the same size. I think that gives it a much nicer look where it has a little more dimension to it rather than having everything be the same size. Once I had the top of the table all ready to go, I started on the bottom by just removing everything that was there. All I'm going to be doing is filling up my glass present vases with the ornaments. When my mom was here visiting, I put her in charge of all the ribbons, and so she had already made all the ribbons for me and had them ready to go. I'm going to be filling the glass presents with these ornaments, and again I'm going to be using different sized ornaments because I think this adds a lot of dimension and interest to your piece. I'm going to be putting fairy lights inside of my glass vases as well, so I just start by putting the batteries. These came from Costco and on a timer. Next I just start feeding the fairy lights into the glass vase. I just want to get a nice little amount of fairy lights in there before I start putting the ornaments, because I'm going to have to keep going back and forth between using the fairy lights and the ornaments to get things spread out the way that I want them to. Once this was done, I needed to add the white ribbon around the edge of my present vase, so I started by taking the white ribbon and just measuring out how much I needed, and I didn't need it to go all the way around. I decided to keep the opening of the present vase towards the top because my ribbon would cover it anyway. I'm just using tape to hold down the ribbon because I don't want to have anything permanently attached. I'm only taping the top part of the ribbon, and then I don't need to tape it around the sides because I'm going to pull it really tight at the bottom, and that way I think it gives it a nicer, more finished look. And I wasn't worried about seeing the tape on the top because I knew that my bow was going to end up covering that up. I just use a little hot glue to glue the bow onto the ribbon. And again, I don't mind this because it's not attached to the glass. Then I just fluffed up my bow a little bit, and I decided I wanted to crinkle the sides of the ribbon. Because this is wired ribbon, it makes it really easy to make crinkles and then also to fluff the bows. When my mom made the bows, she made them longer than necessary so that I could cut off and have them the length that I wanted. Now I'm just putting everything back on the bottom of the table, starting with my 2 Crate and Barrel vases that I keep there year round. All I did to make them a little more festive for Christmas was add some bows to the top of them. So this is my sofa table. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd like to know what you think about how I transformed my thrift store finds. I'm loving these little present boxes, and let me know how you think everything looks all together. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and join our community. We'd love to have you. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.